Hello guys, welcome back again to my class, and this is your fourth day in your program, and today we'll be talking about synonyms and a more difficult words and vocabulary, advanced vocabulary. At your level, on the intermediate level, you shouldn't be happy with just being able to speak fluently in English. You should strive and work hard towards being able to be more articulate through using advanced vocabulary. Though it might be an arduous process to go through that all, but you have to do it regardless, so that when you speak, it doesn't sound convoluted because you have a concise words to say exactly what you mean. And if you notice, I also used a couple of those advanced vocabulary, like the word arduous, and also convoluted, and also concise, and also nuanced. And there are many more difficult words that we're gonna learn, but I'll just give you an explanation of some of those examples, like the word arduous. So, arduous means that something, an activity, requires a lot of effort. You have to work hard to do it. That is the arduous meaning. When you describe an activity as arduous, it means that it's going to make you feel so tired just because of how hard it is and how much effort it requires. An example of the use of the word arduous in a sentence is, learning how to speak English is an arduous process. Proses yang sangat melelahkan. A different sentence using the word arduous, for example, is like, it took me 2 hours to get here. The journey was arduous. Perjalanannya sangat-sangat melelahkan, membutuhkan effort yang sangat besar. Kind of like that. Arduous. And then let's get on to the next word, and it's convoluted. Convoluted is a description, an adjective of a noun that is a sentence, an argument, a story, or just a talk that is extremely complex and complicated that it's difficult to understand. Complex and complicated that it's difficult to understand. Complex doesn't mean that it's bad. Complicated doesn't always mean that it's bad, but convoluted is both complex and complicated, that it makes it so that it is difficult to understand for other people. Convoluted. An example of a sentence using the word convoluted is like this. I think Mr. Hans's explanation today about that vocabulary is quite convoluted. It's difficult to understand. Can you tell me that story once more? Because the way you told it to me last time was convoluted. It's difficult to understand. Convoluted. And then the next one is nuance. So the definition of the word nuance is a fine difference. Just that little difference, the subtle difference. It's so little and it's so small that it's so difficult to notice, but it makes it all different. So for example, there are a lot of nuances in English pronunciation, just like when we say the word ting. See? Ting, this is incorrect, but when we say thing, this one is correct. That is the little difference of how you would position your tongue. That is nuance. It's so little that it's hard to notice, but it makes a big difference. Nuance. And there are still many more words that we're gonna learn on this meeting today. And so, don't forget to join the Google Meet later, and I'll see you there this evening. Bye bye, guys.